Alright, so let's get going. So, we're down here on the Hall of the Unseen Island. This is for the Magi. They're coming to rescue. Now there's these tongue things that look really weird. You can pick them up and get kith meat. I guess I'll just keep on doing that. Reptilian eye. Brutish blood. I don't know what brutish blood is. Reptilian eye. Reptilian blood. Poultry! Oh. It's a lot of poultry. Alright. Door swings open as you approach, almost as though it anticipated your return. I didn't read that right, but that's alright. Alright, I hope all these doors are still... There's a reason why I'm here. I forgot what he said. Investigate the Crypto Splinter Reef. No. Devour. City of Lost Time. Travel to Kaizu. What? That's interesting. Oh, here we go. Speak to the Lebanon inside the Hall of the Unseen. Okay. Just want to make sure I knew what I was up against. Hey! Temple of what the hell did this come about? I don't remember that being there. Don't remember that at all. Hey! Oh god, do I have to wait for them all to...
You came as requested.
Good.
Excellent. I believe the entrance is... here we are. A moment, if you would.
Okay, that was weird. Oh. I think that's a bad illustration.
You calling me a cheat?
Filthy lying ground stink doesn't play fair. Rolled a 10! Stupid wizard, I rolled 10!
Dropping the dice isn't the same as... what?
I'm playing Dungeons and Dragons underneath this huge crypt. Labyrinth? Sorry. And there's that going on below. As the ground settles, the wizard and the imp exchange a shocked glance. One of the sprouted tentacles dances in slow hypnotic circles over their heads.
That was the biggest one yet! Look at us standing on the fault line of sanity! Hello up there!
The wizard waves up to the tentacle before turning his attention over you.
Didn't see it come in. Welcome to the Halls Obscured. My friend and I were just passing the time of the game and enjoying these little shake-ups.
We not friends. Stupid wizard is a stupid cheat.
And kicks a colorful set of dice across the floor before flapping its wings across the room. Who are you? Kine. Didn't I see you in the Alchemist's scrying pool?
Now that's impressive. They told me you never forgot a face.
Time points at you and
What are
looks.
you doing here, Tane? How did you even get in?
Rubs her temples and sighs. I say that some of us had to find our way through Labyrinth.
I got in through a hole. That one, right through there. You must have walked straight past it when you were topside.
He points over a collapsed wall and smiles pleasantly.
Isn't this something? I came searching for Maura and got distracted. Don't you just love a good antechamber?
Tyne plants his hands on his hips and surveys the air, grinning all the
Even
while.
if this one has a few embellishments.
Yes, there's a patch of writhing flesh scratched across the ceiling. Just what is this place? Cut to the point, Tyne. We shouldn't be standing around talking when Mara's out there. What is this place?
I asked myself the same question when I got here. Tentacles, eyeballs, labyrinth? It could be anything. I'd still be dumbfounded if I hadn't learned it all from Maura's own words. Here, she left this behind. I don't think she expected anyone to follow.
Alright, field book. Despite a pervasive dampness, the pages of this notebook separate with ease. Written in Juana, the text describes a vast subterranean life form of fleshy tendrils and shuttered eyes. The strange sections refer to establishing a communion with the entity with the aim of conjuring forth arcane simulacra. Towards the end of the field book, Mara writes, Wail, the 100 visions, the obscured, the eyeless face. I believe it, you who rest within this darkness, that you had once waked the world. Why do you survive yet? Why haven't you awoken? Can you be turned against the Dawn Stars? Does he not threaten your mysteries? Will you not introduce him to his final dusk? Lengrith thumbs through the book, eyes widening at realization dawns.
She believes we stand atop the body of Wal.
Wells, but Magaram did mention the god once had powerful bodies. What now, Magaram?
While riding my dragon across the White March, I came across an unimaginably large skeleton. Legend would have us believe it is the fallen form of Abaddon.
She gestures expansively.
The Circle has been speculating on the existence of the gods' bodies ever since.
So there was once 11 giant Audra statues walking around?
Even better, they were flesh and bone. Let that drizzle some fuel over your nightmares.
Oh, Skyn. Yeah. Shivers and steps closer to Lengrith. Lengrith edges away from Taryn with a frown and nervous rustle of the
We
ropes.
believed them all gone. Not just dead, but destroyed by the gods' own hands. Obliterated. This one. It's still alive.
Makes you wonder what has Maura so excited.
Considers his surroundings with a thoughtful grin.
As nice as it is to take in the scenery, is everyone else thinking what I'm thinking? Huh? I mean, the answer's staring us in the face. Literally.
No one understands your manic rambling, Tane. Speak plainly or be quiet.
Answer to what?
Look, we have an unconventional problem, and it needs an unconventional solution. I don't think Maura came this far just to hug some tentacles. She wants to wake up Wal's body and send it after Aethys.
I'm listening. This is a terrible plan. It could work. Can't allow it. How do you even know that's what Mara wants?
I have my doubts that a single archmage could exploit a body this amazing for self-interest alone. No, she's got to have bigger plans. Hasn't our Maura always said that a well-placed tentacle can solve most of life's problems? If she wants to take a swing at the big green guy, who are we to stop her?
It's speculative to assume that Maura even wants to awaken Wal. Doing so would involve meddling in matters far beyond her comprehension.
Taps a finger at her lips, thinking.
Or something she understands all too well. You don't know. Give her some credit, Len.
You give her more than enough for the both of us, and far more than she deserves.
His faculty is enormous. Mara could be anywhere. So do you want to stop Mara or help her? So we're actually going to look for Mara or just stand here wasting our breath. Before I get started, I could use some background on Mara. What do you make of this, Lengrith?
What is there to be made? The gods, in their wisdom, laid to rest their Titan forms. Surely it was with good reason. Imagine the destruction they must have wreaked upon Kit's society when they had the run of the world.
The Watcher doesn't need to try very hard to imagine it. Remember Cadnua? Poor Castle never had a chance.
Alright, before I get started, tell me about Mara.
Delightful company, bit of a talker, carries on long conversations with reflective surfaces.
She's an avid researcher into the summoning of tentacles. An arcane domain few among the Circle have any skill with. I'm surprised she hasn't embroiled herself in madness of this magnitude sooner.
Alright, so do you want to stop Mara or help her?
If Tane's presumption is correct, Maura cannot be allowed to go through with her plan. However altruistic her motives may be, she endangers us all.
Agree to disagree. We can talk about this later.
He winks. Looks uncertain that you're paying attention, so he winks again. His faculty is enormous. Mara could be
How
anywhere.
about you spearhead our little search party?
Of course.
Len and I will keep an eye on this handsome antechamber, where it's safe, or in case she doubles back. Fair warning, when I was poking around, I ran across some creepy librarian types. They were happy to look the other way as long as I didn't disturb their work.
Tiny
In
shrugs.
the meantime, Tane and I will see if we might learn more about Wal's Titan form.
Mara's good as found. We haven't addressed the imps in the rooms, so why are there imps in the room?
You know, I was enjoying their company so much that I never once thought to ask.
He squints down at one of the creatures.
Came from stinking Arkamir's house. Was told to help stupid Watcher ground meat.
It glances and waves disdainfully at you.
Master gave orders to fed it spray. Come talk when ready, eh?
The second waves a sheet of rag pagement.
Where'd Nasty Facina go? Why is she not here? Have orders for her too.
Imp scowls again past you.
Brilliantly done. What fluttering marvels they are, imps. Well, question answered then?
Time returns to attention to you and smiles pleasantly. As long as I get to keep anything that isn't nailed down, you're sending me out there alone. Mara can look after herself. I'll say the second.
So you're still into plundering old ruins. Sound financial strategy. Keep saving up for that second castle. You'll get there one day.
No matter how Tane whines, Wal's body, if that's what this is, mustn't be awoken.
I mean, it already is. It's
Deadfire
slamming
cannot
shit
bear
apart.
another calamity of...
What happened to your spirit of adventure?
Oh, Tane, dude. Tane.
Watcher. Friend. Are we on a first-name basis yet? Call me crazy, but I think you should do whatever feels right. What's the worst that could happen?
These tentacles grow until they consume every island in Deadfire. We all become mindless thralls in a never-ending tentacle nightmare.
Huh. And you're saying that's the bad outcome, am I right?
Stirs his chin. Oh god. He's
I
into
would
that.
like to see what he considers the good outcome.
We can continue this debate later. Right now, our chief concern is locating Maura. Maura could have only gone two places. Up in the archives to the northeast, or down into the collections to the southwest.
Alright. Oh, and they're showing it to me. Alright, fair enough, fair enough.
Maura's journal suggests she went to the archives first, but that could always be a decoy. I did hear some unpleasant noises coming up from the collections.
Takes himself in shivers.
Hope she's okay.
If you'll begin a search of the wings, we'll scour this area for further information.
No, it's true. It's what? Alright, so this is where I wish I was streaming or some shit, because then I could ask y'all live what to do on the scene. Okay. Alright, let's Missives of the Hand Occult. That and that. Alright. The imp turns to you and lets out a squeak puff of vile spray with the orifice that abruptly snaps shut.
Don't know your face, ground stink. You the one I'm supposed to find?
Imp squints and looks you over. I'm Osric, the captain of junk. Let's say I am. What do you want?
They
The
let you
first one.
sail boat?
One of the imps' eyes bulge
Master
skeptically.
told Fetid Spray to bring baubles to Sanctuary. Offered to stupid ground meat for coin.
Imp gestures toward his
Here,
waves.
from Master. Master's most glorious words.
Reverently hands you a scrap of soiled parchment versus sword. Osric, I will keep this terse in case my imps should meet an unfortunate end and this missive is intercepted. But by now you will have encountered other members of the circle and laboriously scrutinize their motivations in breaching Wheel's obscured sanctum. Allow me to add my rationale to theirs. Excuse me. My desire is a simple one. Tidiness. There's already one god blustering around the Deadfire. I have no desire to see him joined by another. If Facetiae still lives, try and keep her alive. She is a modicum of potential, and it may yet aid you in Wales' unusual territory.
Where Nasty Facina? Instruction.
And hurls the scroll to the ground, an assignment for Facina. Alright, Facina, you will be blameless to conclude that our time together was wasted. The task I assigned you ranged from tedious to toxic. I give you only beginner's contracts in exchange for thankless labor. In every way, you deserving ire. In every way, earned you deserving ire. Despite these setbacks, you have persevered to become a wizard of exceptionally bright potential. You went over my head to access books you had no authority to read, learn spells beyond your capability, and even turn the imps against me in a short-lived insurrection. Do you think I wouldn't find out? Which is all that I am delighted by your progress. It's all to say that I'm delighted by your progress. A wizard does not ask for permission or consign themselves to rigid structures of authority. A wizard is a driven skeptic and agitator. Even the archmagi only tolerate their self-imposed circle in the best of the days. Whether or not you still consider yourself an apprentice, consider Whale's Sanctum your final assessment before graduating to better things. I think you will find yourself equal challenge. Archimere. P.S. Should you survive the ordeal, you may use this letter as a recommendation.
So, what does Master want?
Alright. He draws uncomfortably close and peers down in the parchment with you. I'm supposed to make sure We don't have a second Aethys in our hands. Archimere wants me to keep Fasina alive while we explore the halls obscured. This doesn't say anything that concerns you. Let's do the second one.
Stupid, ungrateful Fasina doesn't deserve to clean Master's chamber pot. Well, try not to die then. I no care.
I hope the Archimere appreciates your hard work.
Nah, Master trusts fetid spray to handle coin. That means his best imp, most trusted friend. Fetid spray is loyal, eh? Not like some.
Then creature gives a withering look at his colleague.
Complacency will be Master's undoing, huh? We dismantle his manor from basement to roof.
Drowsy puke grinds his fist into the palm.
Terrible imp plots against Master, eh? You worst friend.
And Spedis shakes his head in disapproval. Alright. I was hoping I could possibly, oh well. Doesn't matter anymore. Alright, wind, scroll, event, storm. See, I feel like I'm going to need a lot of these. But, let's see. Okay, so, back to where we were. Enter the archives, or collection is southwest. Okay, so we want to go to archive, which is...
I found something over there.
Alright. Notes and scratches of Mara's hand litter the table. Whether it's sealed by machinery or magic, there's no moving this door. There's central stacks. Whoa! Blood. Robe figures unflinchingly clean thick gore from the stone's floors. One of the kids looks up at you. If a person could be described as looking without eyes. Hey! I remember this. What a fantastic collection of books you've gathered.
It is remarkable, isn't it?
These are the archives. The accumulated lore of those who see without being seen. Do not remove the books from the shelves.
Man, voice plods emotionally forward as if he's heavily sedated.
Lest you face reprisal.
Alright. I see you see without being seen. I see you now, and you have no eyes. Any other rules I should know about? What is this place? Let's do the second one. He doesn't respond, save stare blankly at you, or not stare exactly.
Kinda feels like he'd be blinking at you, if he had eyes to blink.
Do not interfere with the work of the archives, and its librarians will not interfere with you. Furthermore, the Oracle has limited patron admittance to the lower levels only. Trespassers in the upper floors will face reprisals.
Did the people you're cleaning up not follow the rules?
Not at all. These librarians were retired by an intruder wearing a mask.
Who was this masked intruder, tall woman, maybe Mara?
I'm afraid not. A woman matching that description did ask access to the vault, however, we did not grant her request. Both intruders have entered the quarantined section to the east. We have not pursued, as that section is under quarantine.
Don't steal your books. Don't go upstairs. Anything else I should know?
For your safety, please avoid the eastern stacks. They have been contaminated.
Don't steal books. Don't go upstairs. Don't go east. Understood.
Sure got a lot of don'ts, don't they?
Please keep further conversation to a minimum.
Not okay. All right. Agreed by bodies of several dead librarians. I don't remember several of them. As Stokes survived cleaning up the mess, librarian told me that fled to the quarantine section, pursued by a masked figure. Librarian told me the upper stacks and archives are restricted. So tread lightly if I search for the area of Mara. librarian. Shh. Each thing in its right place. The stack of books exudes smell of recently tanned leather and iron gauze ink. Do not remove materials from the shelves. I feel like this is where I'm gonna get.
What's Wilfred happy to oblige?
Those are priceless tomes. Careful, please.
Note on missing subject. What's... Alright. Subject P0706 broke free of its cell and has makes slow progress towards other parts of the faculty. Facility. We cannot enclose from one end of our library to another without spores dusting our robes with some unseen limb of the colony. I reported the matter, but our chief librarian is characteristically unconcerned. Should that thing cross into the restricted stacks, I hope she remembers who warned her. An addendum is scribbled below. Boris has gone missing, likely infested, digested, or worse. What begins as an irritation has escalated to a tragedy. I haven't the heart to tell the archive staff to call off the search. Once the dust settles, I will take it upon myself to find them a new library mascot. Okay. Can't see the best with that one. Alright. Stone lectern stands before you. Its service reads, they carried potential born of a word and shared like a secret. It looks as though a book could be placed here. Examine this lectern. The rain and ozone scent of arcane energy wafts from the lectern that there appears to be a spell encrypted in the tome. Okay. Stone lecture service reads, with Sky not forest and Audra fought, the dreams of invaders died. It looks as though a book could be placed here. Examine the rain and the ozone scent of the arcane energy. Okay. We'll lift the runes. Oh shit. Ah. I don't know what to do here. Trap triggered. Oh no. Infested almanac of crop rotation. Cover is automatically thickly padded with fuzzy multicolored fungus hold on, let me pause it. Alright, I'm back. Hopefully that's a little bit better. Yeah. The cover of the almanac is thickly padded with fuzzy multicolored fungus that has spread its spine and the rest of the pages. Only one page has survived the total infestation. Mold has contaminated the ink itself and wrapped certain boards into bulging, irregular configurations. The fertility of the land is we're essentially concerned with the success of Hello. A healthy farm is a diverse one, and we cannot rely on Favorable, am I here we alone? Wait, are we alone? To dictate our fortunes. Just as Kith has yoked the season to do our bidding, we need to do our part to am I part? Am I a part? Who am I? That we replace, we take from the life of the land the precious abundance we so recklessly leech from the why does knowing hurt. Henceforth, it will be our responsibility to not I, we, and share our progress through the song, growth, love of the colony. This way, the purity of the book will be measured and controlled, no longer a variable outside of the R. From that point on, the text has been concerned reduces a little more than well of driving fungus colony. Gross. You've been caught stealing.
This would bleed more.
I'm extremely confused.
Not a problem.
There's no way. Alright, we're trying this again. Yes, yeah, there is definitely a lot of dead bodies here.
Careful where you step.
It smells like except for the fungus on the boot. Looks from Alright, this incredibly complex mechanism seals the door, trembling for... Wait, hold on. Alright, I was wondering if this is like an appropriate time for me to do this quest in the main storyline. Because this is the DLC, I just found out. When whistles. Examine the engravings. A lot stretches to better see the engravings. Seems to be an emblem of the hand occult. Examine the mechanism. This device seems to work, although madman, some of the components seem thoroughly redundant, while others display dependencies on workings that are in turn dependent on them. No mere lock, this vaulted door presents the puzzle, a labyrinth of the mind. So I can pick it. Failure. An hour of difficulty and frustration leaves you no nearer opening the door. Kick the door. Observe. You stub your toe. Examine the engravings. Oh.
There, up ahead.
Go away.
Lavaru beyond sick. You can't win.
Mo,
After
Ixie,
world
honor.
and rough.
Just like that. Mo, Ixie, honor.
I don't know if I'll be able to survive this. Hopefully I can, but
Mo, Ixie,
my
honor.
doubts.
Beyond sick.
Oh, nice. They're actually attacking for me?
World and rough. Hey, watch it. We can. You can't. How you like that?
Good.
Beyond
Mo,
sick.
Ixie, honor.
Ready when you are.
What can I do?
Sick.
Hey!
What
I
can
like
I
how
do you
they're
for?
not attacking me, even though I just... Superb infested hand called Rose. Dank spores. You know, as you heft the tome, a wave of spiritual essence overwhelms you. The strength of its force so immense you can't help but be pulled under.
The gods strip us of who we are on every turn about the wheel, mercilessly shaving off all we've learned with their divine lathes. We retain the pale shadows of our souls, but knowledge, memory, self, all of it is cut away. Do the gods fear we might someday rival their strength if they do not?
Interesting. Log subject. Alright. The items removed and cataloged upon entry. One book, grimoire, spyglass cracked, sorted, loose leaf tea. An addendum has penned by shaking hands. Subject K1121's grimoire has behaved unpredictably, i.e. at all. Since we took her downstairs over several hours, I observed the runes and inscriptions fading from the page. Oddly enough, the book seemed livelier when I carried it into the eastern alcove or oratory of Whale, but I have yet to identify the reason. Further observation recommended.
I hear you.
Okay.
Heartbreaking. I doubt the finest archivists in the republics could restore these tomes.
Fungus fingers have left damp smears of spores upon the pages of this book. It's got... Okay. I think I just saw something. I'm gonna check it. And also, okay, so the gods strip of us who we are and return. Oh, it's the guy that was just talking. I swear I just saw something like that. Interesting. Yeah, I can't find it. Okay. All right, let's keep up. Is there a way to get past this? Doesn't seem like it. All right. What to do about this? I guess this is on me. I mean, of course it's on me. My bad. But I guess I need to know what.
The Circle hides much from the people of Aora and calls it altruism. I wonder if we haven't made a mistake.
I don't think it's right. Me? I like to leave it all out in the open. Except my secrets. And my dreams. No one should ever know about those.
We agree on that, at least.
You got a moment?
Alright, what is this? Silverfang, Vathric Brain. Reminder, prospect of assets. This is a final reminder not to disturb the subject while they hearken to this music of the pit. The wretches have grown protective of the benevolent song, will attack those who damage the organ's apertures. If any subject experiences a moment of clarity, simply guide them away from the pit and back to an aperture where they can rejoin the others in blissful indifference. We like to minimize the suicide rate of this quarter. May this also serve as a notice that we have exhausted our supply of earplugs. Overseers are authorized to distribute hot candle wax until someone can venture topside for the supplies. That's weird. Featureless statues, bears, Angwithian loons. The honest mind is an empty cage.
Hey, you. Glad we finally get a chance to talk, one-on-one, away from the rest of the rabble.
Tane shaves his head down. Wait, sorry. Shoves his hand down his pocket.
I can hear you, Tane. I'm right here.
It's good that we're on the same page with all of this.
He spreads his arms wide to compass the whole of the antechamber.
Wow, and his great big body.
Say nothing.
I just knew we'd get along like slippers and robes, you and me. Between the two of us, I did a little exploring of my own before you showed up.
He talks covering one side of his mouth, though his voice carries across the hall.
You haven't been to the collections yet, have you? It's just down that way. You'll hate it. There's a bunch of different people trapped in there. Lots of kith in some kind of stupor. I think they've been here a long time.
We have to get them out of here. Did it ever occur to you that they might be locked up for a reason?
What gives you the impression that this place operates on reason? The prisoners, it's like this place tore out everything that made them them and left a bunch of statues behind. Except statues don't usually shamble around and cry.
It is no surprise that the gods do not hold sacrosanct the self. They are mobs exalted to divine monstrosity.
Take this. It's a spell that should wake the prisoners up again. Just make sure you read it somewhere they'll all hear it.
Interesting. Savage's sloppy scrawled arcane runes, drawings of animals, practice versions of Tane's signature. Time thinks the spell can help the prisoners of the collection get their memories back, provides words are read, where every prisoner can hear them at once. What, like a stage?
Use your imagination. Head west out of this fine antechamber and the collections are right down the stairs. Can't miss it.
We'll see them free, tying you and me. What do the halls of obscure need with mindless drones? What exactly does your spell do?
Let me try and put it in terms we both understand.
That boy.
This place has a way of unplugging people's heads and letting the memory stuff drain out. All that stuff kind of blends together. The memory of someone's first kiss gets stuck to the memory of the price of hagfish. My spell gathers the memory stuff into kith-sized chunks and stuffs them back into people's heads. No one leaves with the same memories they came in with, but at least everyone gets an equal slice.
That's not enough.
That sounds neither responsible nor wise. Even for a circle archmage.
Let's rub this up
This
some
sound
size.
right to you, Watcher? Shouldn't we be guiding these poor souls towards the light?
This plan is flawless. Nothing disastrous could result from injecting a town's worth of kith with fractured blended souls.
Sorry if I got a little technical there.
We'll set them free, Tanya. What the halls of obscure need with mindless drones? Doesn't giving people random memories seem irresponsible?
Of course not. See, a brain needs memories like a sewer needs waste. Without the waste, it's all just tunnels. Give it a little time and these prisoners will be their old selves again. Just with some extra fun.
Oh, God.
Maybe someone will wake up and realize they can play the harpsichord or speak Valian. Wouldn't that be a nice surprise, huh?
The brain is not some pattern for the mind. You cannot simply refill it with random soul essence and expect it to be the same person it once was.
Ain't that more or less how you work?
Surely even you recognize the difference between a leaking bucket and an empty one, farm girl.
Ooh.
That's what separates the archmages from the rest of you. We don't let things like accuracy, possibility, or ethics slow us down.
Taps his head and I said, oh my God, what does all obscure need with mindless
Maybe
drones?
they knew too much? Rare information seems to be the currency of this place. I'd suggest that you ask one of the prisoners, but they aren't very talkative.
Well, alright. I'll consider it. No
I
problem.
hope you can do some good down there. I hate to see so many people without a single good idea between them, you know? Like the Deerwood.
What? Exactly like Deerwood. So how the hell are you... Oh my God. Okay, so he's saying instead of having the mindless, the Hollowborn, it's still better to have people just with all these messed up memories that, like, Aloth ends up having, like, split personality disorder, but more violent. What do you know about Whale's body?
If there was a day in Wizard College when they talked about god bodies, I might have slept through it.
Who would have figured you would have slept through anything?
Based on what we've seen, I'd say Maura used this place to nail down her tentacle spells. Lucky her. There's tons of inspiration here.
You really want to wake in time.
What? The prospect of sending a mountain of eyes and tentacles to wrestle Aethys isn't enticing enough for you?
Chuckle softly.
Wouldn't it be boring to let a body like that molder and rot? I think we can do better. I think Aora deserves better. Even if it knocks over a castle or two, I think the fun will justify the cost.
How did you become an archmage?
My father donated to all the best colleges. I earned a couple of free degrees until I found something I was actually good at.
That's funny.
Tain is an insult to the very concept of scholarship.
We all learn differently, my handsome friend. I got where I am by focusing on the things I do well and never challenging myself beyond that. Secret to success. I owe a lot to my father, including an apology. He always said he wanted an archmage in the family. Kinda backfired when I dropped the surname. It's just Tain now. Hi.
You aren't an academic as your colleagues?
Thank you. Wait, that was a compliment, right? I know I don't fit in with the rest of those book learners, but I've got it where it counts.
He holds his hand over his heart.
Thinking is a big waste of time when you've got raw, unvarnished instinct on your side. If I worried about research, safety, or ethics, I never would have cast the first chaotic orb. You do know about my chaotic orb, right? That's my spell. It was really popular when I got it into circulation.
Oh, sure. Who would have forgot? Tain's chaotic orb. Aloth might know it. Fun spell, right? Do you see a grimoire familiar? I'm not a wizard. No one cares about your spell, Tain. Aloth?
Yes, it's very round.
Oh, good. I was concerned for a second there. I worked really hard on that orb. First time I ever applied myself. Once wizards started using it all over the world, there was all this talk and fanfare. Have you seen this thing? Look at it go! Those were good times. These days, no one asks if I'm that Tain anymore.
Any other
They
thoughts?
don't tell you in Wizard College that achievement can seem downright underwhelming.
Any thoughts on colleagues in the circle?
Grim doesn't have any friends, but I aim to change that even if it kills me.
Winks. Alright. Talk to you.
Now we may speak with something like privacy.
She casts a hooded glance in the direction of Tane and shakes her head.
Tane has asked something of you.
Beckons forward with a discreet wave of the hand. He'd like me to free the prisoner in collections.
And you accepted. How terribly large-hearted of you.
Raise an eyebrow. I did. Why do you care? I didn't say that.
Whatever arrangement you've made with Tane is your business. I'd simply request that you hear me out. What Tane asks of you appears a mercy, but it's only a selfish attempt to bolster his reputation.
Oh.
He's a devious child who delights in making the rest of us clean up his messes.
Oh.
A quality common to archmages, it seems.
I'd say I resent the comment, but you're not wrong. Many of the poor souls held captive here have been so for decades. Anyone they knew is likely dead, their old lives gone. To return them to the world with nothing is a cruelty. The gods only know what havoc these broken people will wreak with the information Tane intends to give them. Lay their souls to rest. Return them to the wheel.
You want me to kill them? That's a big extreme. This is horrible. You're horrible. I refuse. I'll consider it.
This scroll will aid you.
She pulls a crisp new roll of parchment from the fold of her robe and closes her hand around it. Lingering scroll of final slumber. Scroll is decorated with runes drawn fictitious to degrade the significant arcane energy underpinning the runes, causing them to glow and faint. Fluorescence is staring at them too long, slows the beating of your heart. Lingering believes the spell will give the collection prisoners a peaceful death as long as the words are read where every prisoner can hear them once.
You need only read the incantation scribed upon it, preferably in a place where all may hear it. Their deaths will be swift and painless.
With a curt nod and a savvy sigh, she turns away. She pats at her hip, absently looking for something out of the habit. Finds her grimoire, flips through it slowly, her mind clearly elsewhere. Alright, let's try that. Feel like we got farther than this, than the other route to the library. I definitely didn't spec my characters correctly. Explode the depths of the collection. Ooh! What's going on?
It calls me. I'm free.
Oh shit. Don't do it. Don't do it.
No! I don't want to go back.
Oh.
I remember nothing. Only the anthem.
Oh. Well, that's interesting.
The chorus appears to be coming through this tube. I'd say I wonder where it leads, but I'm certain we'll find out eventually.
Alright, under observation. Alright. Echo of prolonged shriek never entirely fades.
Death to all! Just giving them a
Was I supposed to, sneak?
Fight is ours! Ow!
Almost seems like it, because...
Time to separate the chaff.
Alright, we gotta... Out the... Organ? The fuck?
I shall.
This weapon's no good to me.
You're mine!
Was it supposed to do this? Maybe I was supposed to do that over here.
That's not very helpful. Yes? They'll fall by my hand.
Just like
Okay. Let's try this out.
Did I do that? Oh, good.
Whoops.
We can take them.
Mouth of the organ. I guess that makes sense. Alright, oh. Let's just keep on going. I mean, I didn't do this on purpose, but let's just not keep on retracing our steps here. Run!
Happens to everyone.
Oh.
Just say the word.
smarts, don't he?
Boom.
There's I need to try something else.
Better run!
Moe, Ixie,
This fight is mine.
does nothing.
There we go.
Just like that.
Death to
Time to
our
separate the chaff.
There we go.
Happy to oblige.
Alright,
Yeah?
let's get the fuck up, man. Alright. The fuck? The hell? Bro. Alright, let's upgrade there. Let's increase the maximum number of power can be used for resting. Talent builds up armor rating while staying still. It's always good, especially when I have the tower shield out. I'll just pick something random. Next level? I didn't know that. Monks uses their normal melee weapon for the ranged strikes instead. Critical strike extends the duration of its effect. Doesn't matter. Alright. And sleep. For Aloth's sake. Alright. And we got Shimmering Dream Beast.
Here's something special.
There we go. Wait, Aloth still has... The hell, man? Dream Beast habitat. Subject Assertive Delusion Project.
Not a problem.
Habitat subject to this, a cognition study subject obedience. Terrified. Sand grub. Alright, fair enough.
Already on.
Chest. Glacial habitat subject this rather than Snowberry's climate endurance project. Not want to go in there.
Consider it.
Hey, close your lift access key. This key is coated with sheen of some viscous, tacky substance, probably drool. Wizard habitat, subject name, Bakarna, infraction, prohibitive revelations, hazardous inquiry.
The stars are all wrong up there. I have to make them right again.
Oh boy.
Stars shooting past on all sides, weaving across the great void.
The wizard furrows his brows. She studies space around her, focusing on nothing and everything at once. She tries to grab something from the air by gently cupping it in both hands. When she opens her palms and finds nobody, she covers her eyes and starts quickly weeping. Give her a sapphire. Here, I caught this for you. She places the gemstone in her palm. She stares down at it, eyes wide in disbelief of gratitude. Then she shakes her head, gently passes you something in return. Odd Raban. Ooh.
Kindness is so rare in this place. I don't know this sky.
Right.
It doesn't have my stars.
She points at the ceiling and sighs, craning her head back to
Can
observe.
you help me find the sky again?
Come with me, you'll find the sky together. But by sky, you mean what exactly?
This sky.
Points at her head. She nods as if meaning
The
to be clear.
stars are all wrong up there. I have to make them right again.
You want me to fix your brain?
This prison hides understanding. Words are chained down.
Clutching her either side of her head, but Kara shakes in frustration.
Memories, the mind, the soul. These things are intimately interlinked.
Illustrates by intertwining her
Damage
fingers.
to one can result in significant, often irreversible, harm to another.
I am wrong inside. Only the stars can make me right again.
What happened to you?
A big hand snatched me away.
Gets her tiptoes and makes a grabbing gesture like she's plucking an egg from a bird's
I
nest.
learned the secret. A real big one, or maybe just the beginning of one. The hand didn't like that.
I don't have anything that can help you, but
The
Kara.
stars can help me. The stars are stability, ideas organized into patterns, predictable, comforting.
Brow furrows as she strains to find
If
her
you
words.
can find the stars,
Alright, I'll return shortly, I guess.
Already on it.
Maritime Habitat. Subject of sorting billion crew mutiny project. What the hell? Alright, I've never seen in all my years among this number asked among their number asked single thing of the circle. One would think that the vanishing of Archman would merit their attention. But then when was the last time anyone spoke with Kitsal?
Just like that. Exceeds on us. Lost the light.
You're mine!
Exceeds on us.
Done. So that's 2. Split dagger. Okay. Can't really open that. Alright, let's keep going. Don't know what to do about you, Olaf. I wrote a note. The hand took me from myself. There existed no other words for it. Pieces of me, the me I was before, they're gone, vanished with these screaming maws. Are they still? Are they there still? Can I retrieve them, or have they been drained away in unknown depths? I still don't know where I'm supposed to yell.
Take them! Quick, toss me something else.
Happens to everyone.
Next on your ankles.
Too late, fireball. See if I can.
This is futile. You can't win.
Almost got a big head.
I meant
Try a different position. Exceeds on us. What can I do you for? I'll light the darkness.
ready when you leave it to me.
What the hell just happened? What the hell just happened?
A little caution, please. I can't feel my everything.
This is futile.
Just like
Still so much to learn.
Rather difficult to concentrate. Yes? Yeah?
strength. Oh, good. Sweet
There you go.
redemption. What can I do you for? Sure thing.
How may I help? Ready when you are.
Yes,
Are you
Slip
even
with
trying?
death.
Better run.
Go on. of the organ. See, I don't know how I'm supposed to just do that unless.
Yeah. Consider it. Can do.
And usually they have locations, whatever any songs. Firebrand. Right. But where am I supposed to put it? You know, like damage from air effect spells. Yes.
Not a problem.
Arboreal habitat subject. This mineral ooze lurker case of displacement project.
Thinks you got the decency to die?
Okay. It's just whose damage is it?
Consider it done.
Unlocked. Right. Oh, fuck. What? What the hell? Let's do that, and then Ale, Constitution, Dexterity. Yeah. Might healing received. Why not? Alright, let's hope that heals Olaf for the 5th time. Yay, it worked. Alright, so this is still kind of confusing because there's nowhere to like project your voice. The bulbous pouch of glistening silk hangs with a thick cable of webbing that sends along the collections into darkness.
You intend to put us in this sack, don't you?
As the sack sways gently to either side, you notice a small spherical object set into it. At first, you mistake it for a solid black gem, but then it shifts, and you find 8 eyes peering up at you from a fist-sized spider.
Captain, I believe this creature bound by the Vithrax. It appears to desire instruction.
Alright, hello. Watch as you expect. Guess you're downward. Lower me into the depths. Take me up to whatever's above. Scurries up to the strand of darkness above you as you climb into a silken sack. If they made it any wider, it kind of looked like,
How big's a spider gotta be to make this? Ready to brawl?
sort of.
Death to our enemies!
That's not very helpful.
Move. Lost the light.
That's how it's done.
Probably shouldn't have done that. Probably not the smartest idea.
The fight is ours! How do you like that?
It is no use. I cannot get through.
It's a roots. That's why it's no damage is really hurting it.
That's it? You can't win. Better try something else. Lava room beyond
Whew, that's close. That was really close. Alright, let's... I don't know why I did that. That was kind of stupid. Spider swarm.
You can't quick. Toss me something else.
That's what it looks like, just a bunch of shit. Oh.
Keep your hands to
Not
yourself.
a lot.
I can't feel my everything.
There we go. Alright, so we got some experience out of that still, which is good.
Of course.
Alright, what is this?
Already on it.
Faint echo of protracted wails carries from below. No.
We got trouble.
You're mine!
This
weapon's no good to me.
Warden, and this is a root, and then another warden.
Don't think so.
Here's something special. How may I help?
No mercy!
Yeah?
Come on. There we go.
You can't win.
Hit me again and I'll hit you back.
Damn it. Alright, good shit. Spider swarm. Alright.
Better try something else.
Okay. I somehow got cute something.
Just say the word. Not a problem. Ready when you are. Leave it to me.
Queen that was and still is. We also got Shipwrecked Silk Slippers. Chance to recast a spell a second time. The hell? Alright, Palagina, let's upgrade you. Alright, what is this? Fighter draws strength of their own indomitable spirit, causing them to regenerate a portion of their health lost from each attack. Fighter and their allies can now also gain the resolve inspiration. Fighter now recovers more health from each attack. Yeah, sorry, but we're gonna keep you up.
Can't hide from me. You can't fight is ours.
How
do you like that?
Oh, we got Moon Spider.
Perfecto. The enemy's over that way. Need a hand? Need a hand? Take this.
Do not attack further.
Just like that.
Please, Allah, please. No. Ah, you dummy. Alright. I saw 900 experience there, so.
This is futile.
Don't die, don't die. Ah, shit.
Oh, good.
That makes sense, because they're all, you know, dying of spiders. How does a swarm of spiders get flanked? I don't want to know. I just started chirping. Eggs quiver slightly as you draw near.
I'm on it.
Alright, Aloft has got a one up. Cast a field of arcane energy around the caster, reflecting hostile target did spells back at the caster. Summons a withering cloak of black energy around the wizard. The cloak will banish the wizard's attacking enemies. Prison them in the dark. Oh, that sounds awesome. That sounded awesome. Okay.
Ready when you are.
Somehow I didn't select her. So that's. Damn it!
There's better try something else.
All things must come to an end.
Boy.
Even me.
Stay alive.
Want your fire?
This is futile.
These guys are surviving a lot. Alright. Let's just chill for a second. Alright, we're getting this receipt in trance days. Newcomer collection has been sleeping fitfully an account of persistent screaming. Our colleagues at the archives have offered a pleasant concoction ground up from mold that they found tucked among the scrolls. I have never slept better, but if the scream of our patron failed to wake us, might we not simply sleep forever? The receipt is drawn in a simple illustration, even if it could read. Okay.
Not a problem.
Oh boy.
We can take them.
Why would you do that?
Curious,
Would you do that?
do the Vithrak here think it trash or...
Why would you all do that? Enough defense. The light bone is always in the way. What are you doing? I'm not sure about this AI.
I'm feeling the strain. Confound it! It usually works.
That dog won't hunt.
Ah, fuck. Alright, I'm done for this episode.